In a shocking turn of events, media moguls Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have found themselves at the center of a scandal, following the recent leaks of information regarding a Maui fund in which they were reportedly involved.
Oprah is going through a crisis. Oprah released this mewling video with The Rock talking about how much they care about Maui and how they demand that you pay money to the people of Maui while they, the billionaires, sit there and gobble up your money in order to protect their favorite little vacations.
Put together the team, the infrastructure is in place for your donations now to help the people be able to have their own money.
The alleged scam has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left fans and critics alike questioning the integrity of these two beloved celebrities. Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had pledged their support to assist the people of Maui by establishing a fund. This fund aimed to provide direct financial aid to those affected. However, recent allegations have surfaced suggesting that the money will not be distributed directly to the people, but rather funneled through the fund, which is also under the management of another organization. Furthermore, it has come to light that the funds may also need to cover administrative costs, including the salary of its representative. Consequently, there is concern that the people of Maui might ultimately receive very little or no financial assistance. It has also been revealed that the president of the nonprofit organization overseeing this fund is earning an annual salary exceeding £400,000. The CEO is earning a salary exceeding $300,000, while the CFO is making over $290,000. Both have faced criticism for seeking donations from ordinary individuals struggling to make ends meet, rather than approaching their celebrity acquaintances. If you decide to make a donation, simply click now. Winfrey and The Rock have found themselves embroiled in a contentious debate after encouraging their vast fan following to contribute to the Maui Hawaii Relief Fund. Their objective was to extend aid to those affected by the devastating Lahaina wildfires. To achieve this, they introduced the People's Fund of Maui, which would funnel funds directly to those in urgent need. If you wish to make a donation, please click on the link below. However, given the combined net worth of these two entertainment icons, which exceeds £2.8 billion, their appeal for public assistance has been met with doubt. The public began to question how Winfrey expected individuals grappling with a challenging economy, living paycheck to paycheck, to contribute to their fund when she and The Rock could equally seek support from their affluent celebrity and political acquaintances. It's worth noting that Winfrey and Johnson kickstarted the People's Fund of Maui with a generous donation of £10 million. Nevertheless, the subsequent call for additional funds from the public through social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok generated significant disapproval, especially from fans facing financial hardships. Many expressed concerns about why two of the wealthiest individuals on the planet were seeking financial assistance from the public. The size of their initial donation, when compared to their immense wealth, became a focal point of discussion. Some remarked on the generous giveaways that had been a hallmark of Oprah Winfrey's television show, wondering why she couldn't draw from her £2 billion net worth and declare, "You get relief and you get relief." Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has not publicly addressed the criticism, while Oprah Winfrey stated that the relief fund had received contributions from 10,000 people. However, the total amount donated remains undisclosed. Fans also noticed that, as they began to raise questions about the fund, the comment section on the fund's page was disabled, giving the impression that someone was attempting to suppress information and inquiries regarding the fund. Adding to the intrigue surrounding Oprah Winfrey are her extensive real estate holdings in Hawaii. She recently acquired an additional 870 acres, bringing her total property ownership in the region to nearly 1,000 acres. These developments have given rise to rumors and conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that Winfrey and other affluent residents might have played a role in starting the wildfires to expand their real estate portfolios. The public has questioned why, if helping people affected by the wildfires was her true intent, Winfrey did not consider donating a portion of her untouched land to affected families. Critics have asked why she needs all this land for herself when it remained unaffected by the wildfires. They argue that, instead of soliciting donations from the public, a more meaningful use of her resources would be to assist people in rebuilding their homes. Oprah Winfrey has stated that the inspiration behind the People's Fund of Maui was to provide support, but these recent developments have raised significant questions and controversies. A sequence of text exchanges between Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne Johnson revealed their shared concern for the dire situation in Maui. Winfrey mentioned that she drew inspiration from another superstar, Dolly Parton, who has funded COVID-19 vaccines for libraries, and provided financial support to wildfire survivors in the Great Smoky Mountains. Taking a page from Dolly Parton's charitable acts, Winfrey and Johnson aspire to offer direct financial assistance to residents who have been impacted. They assert that eligible adults should receive monthly payments from the fund to aid in their recovery, with each family receiving £1,200, and this support extending to every individual. Some fans have questioned why these two individuals, who consider themselves part of the Maui community, needed external inspiration to recognize their own community's needs for assistance. There is also uncertainty regarding whether the funds will be directly allocated to those affected, given that they have been placed under the management of another organization that will inevitably allocate a portion of the funds for administrative purposes. The recent backlash underscores the ongoing debate surrounding the roles of extremely wealthy individuals in philanthropic endeavors and the implications of seeking public contributions. The United States Department of Commerce estimated that the damage caused by the fires exceeded £5.5 billion, signifying a substantial financial need for the people of Maui to rebuild their land. Fortunately, there has been progress in containing the affected area, with a Maui County update published on Sunday indicating that the Lahaina fire is now completely contained, with 2,170 acres burned. The update also disclosed that the Olinda fire is currently 90% contained, affecting an estimated 1,081 acres, and the Kula fire is 95% contained, spanning approximately 202 acres. While more individuals are delving into the legitimacy of the Maui Fund, some contend that the initial £5 million donated by The Rock and Winfrey served as a startup fund. This suggests that taxpayers are now being requested to contribute to their fund, with allegations that the money donated by Dwayne and Oprah actually went to their company. There are claims that not a single dollar has been directed towards the victims. In essence, it is being compared to a standard company startup, where initial funds are invested to establish a system for receiving contributions. The question raised is why the victims of Maui must rely on taxpayer donations when there is already £10 million in their funds balance. The public is of the opinion that the £10 million contributed by the two celebrities should have been promptly directed to the victims, rather than being used as a means to solicit further donations from the public. Oprah Winfrey herself clarified how she and Dwayne Johnson used their initial £5 million to establish the People's Fund of Maui. She explained that instead of donating the full £10 million, they opted to set up the infrastructure necessary for donations to empower individuals and grant them agency. It is worth noting that their initial video led viewers to believe that the victims of Maui would directly receive the £10 million. However, upon closer examination of the Maui Fund, fans discovered that the overseeing organization is called the Entertainment Industry Foundation. Their examination of last year's audit revealed that various expenses, including salaries, advertising, rent, and bonuses, consumed a significant portion of the donations, leaving little for the intended beneficiaries. So, the question on the minds of fans is whether funds from the Maui Fund will also be allocated to cover the organization's operational expenses, leaving less for the people of Maui. Fans have also uncovered that the CEO of the organization receives a substantial salary, estimated to be between £700,000 and £1 million, according to Salary.com. This discovery has fueled frustration among many who have taken to expressing their discontent online. It's a source of concern that a billionaire and a multimillionaire are soliciting donations, and a significant portion of those donations may end up going toward overhead costs. The CEO alone earns £359,728, while the top 13 employees collectively earn well over £3 million. This situation has led the public to advise one another to donate directly to individuals in need, through platforms like GoFundMe or PayPal, rather than channeling donations through organizations, to ensure that the money reaches the affected individuals directly. In summary, there are concerns surrounding the compensation of top executives and employees at the nonprofit organization that manages the efforts of Winfrey and The Rock. The issue at hand revolves around the significantly high salaries being drawn by individuals associated with the fund, a matter that the public finds concerning, particularly when the fund is offering only £1,200 to residents in need. The president of the nonprofit responsible for managing this fund earns an annual salary exceeding £400,000, while the CEO receives over £300,000, and the CFO is compensated with more than £290,000. It is evident that both Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson consider themselves part of the Maui community, with Winfrey owning property and land on Maui, and Johnson having spent part of his childhood in Hawaii. The initiative to establish the fund was indeed a commendable idea, However, the public is now apprehensive that the intended beneficiaries may not receive their funds as anticipated. Many feel that it might have been more effective if the two celebrities had initiated a GoFundMe campaign instead. For reference, the Maui wildfire is collectively known as part of the wider Hawaii region. The wildfire, which ignited in early August, primarily impacted the island of Maui. These fires were attributed to a combination of factors, including dry conditions induced by a high-pressure area to the north and the influence of Hurricane Dora to the south. Lahaina, a historically significant area, bore the brunt of the devastation, with 115 confirmed casualties and 66 people still reported as missing. According to estimates from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, approximately 2,200 buildings in Lahaina were destroyed, many of which were residential and held significant historical value. Both celebrities have yet to disclose whether they sought assistance from their fellow celebrity friends and the current progress of the fund. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Stay tuned and we will catch you in the next video.